Hey guys, I'm sorry I haven't posted a video in a while. Summer was working full time and school started, so now I have time. Here's the next project for the channel. It's a 2000 Dodge Ram, 24 valve Cummins. It's a 4-wheel drive, got an automatic transmission on it. Truck is pretty rusty. It's a Michigan truck, so it's real rusty. So I found a real nice clean bed at a truck at a junkyard that came from North Carolina, so I picked that up and took the old bed off, and we're in the process of putting the new one on. Rockers are shot on it, so is the doors. I got a set of rust-free doors off of a truck too. It came from North Carolina, same one I got the bed off of. We might be putting a new cab on it because the cab mounts are shot. Cab corners are shot. Truck's pretty rusty, but the frame's real nice and solid, and got it for a real good price, so I'm willing to work with it. There are not many mods done to it. The only thing that someone's did is they chopped the exhaust off and just put a side pipe, and they cut it and just put a 4-inch pipe over it. So that's about it for exhaust. They did also install a big honking air filter on the truck. So besides, that's all that's been done to this truck performance wise. Not really performance, but the previous owner did hit a deer with it, and they damaged the left front corner of the bumper, so they took the bumper off, and they also ruined the AC condenser. The intercooler has a bow in it, but it still is good, and the radiator has a small crack in it, so I'll be getting a new one. I also have a nice brand new Keystone front bumper for the truck. Okay, so let's have a look on the inside of the truck. It does have the typical Dodge tear in the seat. The dash also has typical cracks of a Dodge in it, but not as bad as I've seen some. I've seen many that are way worse. Interior is pretty clean, just about everything works in it. Let's go ahead and start it up real quick. Starts right up like any Cummins should. Miles aren't terrible on it. So the truck does need a transmission. It was fully rebuilt at one point, and they put aftermarket clutches and a shift kit in it. But the person that did it messed it up, and the transmission's junk. So I found one out of another truck exact same year and everything. So I picked that up for it, and I will be putting a transmission in it here shortly. Okay, let's have a look under the hood. Like I said, the truck does have a big honking air filter done to it. Someone painted the valve cover, and besides that, it's mostly stock. They did pull the silencer ring off of it, and they left it in the door, the silencer ring. So that has been taken out of it. But it's basically a bone stock truck to start from, and I may in the future be upgrading it. I will for sure be putting an exhaust on it. Don't know what I'm going to be going with yet. Leaning towards a 5-inch diamond eyes right now. As you can see, the transmission is pretty fresh. They painted it. It's got a deep aftermarket pan on it. Transmission. They did put a deep aftermarket coolant towing pan on it. It's got the fins running through it to help cool the fluid down. But frame is real solid. The cab mounts are shot all the way around on the truck. The other side's even worse than this. I'll show you, give you guys a look on this side. Cap corner is just a 2x4 up there. It's real rusty too. But I got the truck at a good enough price where I'm not afraid to rebuild it. It runs good, starts great. Does need a transmission, but I found a transmission real cheap. And it was real close by too. So that's a plus. We're gonna do a startup and some slight revs.